A joint sitting between members of the National Assembly Committee on Health and those of Senate Health Committee at County Hall, Nairobi, who had summoned cabinet secretaries in charge of health, transport and interior, would experience a false start, the three in-line cabinet secretaries failing to show up in person.
Don't know where my PS is, whether she's in the office or attending another meeting. I don't have that information.
Members who disclosed that the matter in question was grievous and only the technocrats would respond to it appropriately aired their worry on the country's preparedness on the coronavirus pandemic.
Could the cabinet secretary clarify whether the Chinese nationals were properly screened and provide the reasons why they were allowed into the country instead of being isolated in a suitable designated isolation center? And 3, what mechanisms are in place to ensure that all foreigners and visitors from China and other affected countries are properly screened where necessary isolation for the standard period?
The questions left unanswered.
Not just answering why the plane was allowed in, not just answering why there are 8 Chinese in Narok, not just answering, but we want to know what is the overall pandemic, national pandemic preparedness and response plan.
At the end of the day, Mutahi Kagwe might not be here, but he has sent the answers that the public wants to hear. So let us put our egos down. Let us have these answers.
It is not the ego. No, Chair, we have to withdraw the word. Please, we have to withdraw the word. Ego for who? Who is ego?
I agree.
Order.
Withdraw the word ego.
No, Commissioner, your leader, please.
National Assembly Committee on Health Chair Sabina Chege would be forced to adjourn the sitting and summon the three: Mutahi Kagwe, Minister for Health, CS Interior Dr. Fred Matiang'i, and Cabinet Secretary for Transport James Macharia to appear before the Joint Committee at County Hall on Wednesday.
And we expect then tomorrow at 3 p.m. that we'll meet in the same venue with the same joint committee so that then we can be able to deliberate. And we're expecting, unless it is an emergency, that we have the people responsible, who are the cabinet secretaries, to come.
Meanwhile, the government has suspended flights from north of Italy, specifically Veronica and Milan, with immediate effect. In a statement, Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe said the decision was arrived at after talks with the Italian embassy. The National Emergency Response Committee on Health says it will continue monitoring situation and respond accordingly as it evolves. China recorded the lowest number of coronavirus cases in a month on Tuesday. However, the World Health Organization is worried at the rate at which the virus is spreading outside China. For instance, South Korea, Iran and Italy each recorded 1,000 cases, with the United States of America topping 100 cases. The coronavirus was confirmed in the Chinese city of Wuhan in December 2019, and cases have since been confirmed in several other Asian countries, Europe and the United States, with over 90,000 people affected by the COVID-19 across the globe. Over 3,000 people have been killed by the virus. On Friday last week, the High Court ordered the suspension of flights from China until further notice and subsequently directed that all the 239 passengers that jetted into the country aboard a Chinese flight be rounded up and taken to a military health facility for quarantine until they are cleared safe to mingle with other people. So far, 6 African countries, Senegal, Tunisia, Egypt, Nigeria, Algeria and South Africa have reported cases. Purity Museo, Channel 1 News.